As we near the end of the school year, graduation is creeping closer and closer for our seniors. This is a busy time for these students, and Grace Escobar highlights some of the senior year festivities. One PHS fine arts teacher has a lot on her plate. From art to ceramics to sponsoring a school club, there was no doubt about her winning Teacher of the Year.
Winning Teacher of the Year was just such a blessing and a gift, and it's something that I wasn't expecting.
Live from Studio 301 at Prosper High School, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good morning, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us. Today is Thursday, April 1st. I'm Julia Bizion.
And from 6 feet away, I'm Madeline Wentz.
In an attempt to suggest that the company is moving to primarily manufacturing electric cars, it appeared that Volkswagen rebranded the name of the company to Volkswagen. The company was supposedly planning on revealing the name change near April 1st, making the public theorize that it was an April Fool's joke. Volkswagen came forward and insisted that the name change was a legitimate move towards becoming the largest electric automobile manufacturer in the world. However, it turns out that this was a marketing stunt aimed toward one electric vehicle that will be released in the near future, but not an entire rebranding. Just like many individuals predicted, the timing of the announcement being so close to April Fool's Day was intentional.
On March 23rd, the cargo ship known as Ever Given became lodged in the Suez Canal, halting billions of dollars in maritime trade for the next 6 days. The ship, which is as long as the Empire State Building is tall, was finally pulled free by tugboats on Monday. Hundreds of cargo ships that had been awaiting passage through the canal have since resumed their courses.
The Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine has been approved for a few months now for those ages 16 and up, but this surfaced the question, what about kids younger than 16? Currently, there is no COVID-19 vaccine available for them, but yesterday Pfizer announced that its vaccine is 100% effective in children ages 12 to 15. The company plans to request emergency authorization from the FDA in the coming weeks.
With the school year wrapping up, many seniors are spending their time getting ready for the next phases of their lives. Grace Escobar takes a closer look at how PHS seniors are taking steps of preparation for their upcoming graduation next month.
With the school year coming to a close, the senior students at PHS are spending their time preparing for the end of their high school years. On top of preparing for college or the next phase of their lives, seniors are also ensuring that they have everything they need prior to graduation. Many seniors opt to get their graduation caps decorated in anticipation for walking across the stage in May. A popular graduation cap decorator, Ronnie Kay, spends the year decorating cap toppers for seniors across the Prosper Frisco area. Many seniors often get professional senior pictures taken in scenic locations, sometimes with their cap and gowns. Many photographers specialize in senior pictures, and having senior pictures is a great way to also support local photographers. Additionally, some seniors send out announcements as a way to share the news of their graduation with family and friends. These announcements are typically sent out 2 to 6 weeks before the event and often result in monetary gifts from the recipients.
With both boys and girls soccer in playoffs and baseball season in full swing, PHS athletes are keeping us on our toes. Emily Baldwin is live in studio with your Game Time Sports Update.
Thanks, Julia. There's a lot to cover in Prosper Sports this week, including playoffs. The girls' soccer team had its second-round playoff game on Monday night against Arlington and walked away with an easy 5-1 win, making the Lady Eagles area champs. They're currently ranked number 1 in the state and will play their third-round game tonight at 7:30 at the McKinney ISD Stadium against Flower Mound, the number 2 ranked team in Texas. The boys' soccer team also had its second round of playoffs on Tuesday, facing off against J.J. Pierce. The game came down to the wire, ending regulation in a 1-1 tie, but that was the last time the Mustangs would be a problem, as the Eagles notched 2 goals in the final 5 minutes of overtime to secure the 3-1 win. If you can't make it out tonight to the girls' game, be sure to support the boys' team at the McKinney ISD Stadium tomorrow at 8 p.m. for its third-round game against Allen. Moving from the pitch to the mound, baseball had a close 6-5 win against McKinney High on Monday, bringing the team to 16-1-2 on the season. They'll meet the Lions on the mound again tonight at 7:30 p.m. at home. The Lady Eagles softball team also stepped off the field with another win added to its record, shutting out the McKinney Boyd Broncos 3-0 on Tuesday. While we only have a few more weeks to enjoy Prosper Sports, the pro sports world is always on the move. March Madness is coming to a close as we have our Final Four set. 1 seed Baylor tips off against 2 seed Houston Saturday, followed by an 11 seed UCLA against 1 seed and tournament favorite Gonzaga. The winners will take the court in the championship game on Monday at 8 p.m. on CBS. On the women's side of March Madness, 1 seed UConn and 3 seed Arizona will contend for a ticket to the championship game, while 1 seeds South Carolina and Stanford will also battle it out. The women's championship game will take place on April 4th at 5 p.m. on ESPN. Last Saturday was senior night for the PHS lacrosse team, creating some of the final memories for final year players. Kay Spears takes a closer look at the emotions of one student and how this sport has impacted his high school experience.
The boys lacrosse program at PHS are realizing that their time on the field is coming to a close. Last Saturday was senior night, a special event during which senior players walked out with their family members and received flowers before the game as they walked out. Fans in the stands learned the students' accomplishments and their future goals after college. The boys lacrosse team defeated Flower Mound 9-13. PHS student Sam Osborne states that being a part of the PHS lacrosse team not only helped him improve his game, but also helped him make connections with others.
So throughout all 4 years of high school, I've been a part of that team, like I said, and throughout that process, I've been able to make most of my really close friendships with some of the upperclassmen I still get to talk to as they're off in college, and a lot of people now I get to help out in the younger classes. And throughout all of that, it's just been really grateful to make new friends and be able to grow as a player and a teammate.
Osborne said the senior night game meant more to him than any other game at Prosper so far.
Yeah, so going into senior night, I've been at the high school program all 4 years, and I've been able to see the senior night of all the seniors in the years before, so it made this night for me and all the rest of the seniors really special this year, especially since the outcome of the game we ended up winning and all the seniors got to play a good amount. It was just really special the entire night.
The lacrosse team's first playoff game is at Prosper High School Field this Saturday at 12 o'clock. From Eagle Nation News, I'm Kay Spears.
When we return, Gianna Galante highlights the end of the season, and for some of them, the end of their high school career, for our Talinettes.
With the final competition of the dance season behind them, the senior Talinettes' time on the drill team is coming to a close. Gianna Galante reports on the memories these teammates have made with each other over the years.
May our kicks be high and our smiles be bright, as our hearts stay humble and true. And as we perform, may we remember that we dance for you with pride. And as we turn and leave, don't let us forget that you are always by our side. And all the Talinettes said,
The Prosper Talinettes took on their last competition on March 27th, placing 4th overall. It was an exhilarating competition for all the Talinettes, but for the seniors, this last competition was a heartfelt goodbye to their younger teammates. Mackenzie Albrecht, a senior Talinette, went into her last competition with feelings of sadness and joy.
Talinettes and just dance in general have brought me some of my best friends, and it has also shown me something that I really love to do, and I really love dance. And it just, whenever I get to do something I love every single morning for the past 3 years, specifically because I've been on Talinettes for 3 years, has just brought me so much joy.
Talinette director Callie Hoffman took into account one major moment she noticed during the competition and how it brought the seniors closer together for their last performance.
They had a moment of realization that this was their last time to do it before spring show, and just to get to be with that group specifically, it's one of those things that you don't realize it until it's about to happen. I already know that all of their futures are going to be so bright in whatever they choose to do. They have done such a great job at being the role models that they are and the leaders that they are, and I am just so proud as their director.
Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Gianna Galante.
Moving from the dance floor to the musical stage, Sailor Jane McKenzie is live in studio with this week's edition of Talent Talk.
Thanks, Madeline. On Tuesday, Grammy-winning singer Ariana Grande revealed on Twitter that she will be taking Nick Jonas's place amongst the panelists for the 2021 NBC hit show The Voice. This will be Grande's first time coaching, though she did appear on The Voice's 2016 season finale. She included in her Twitter post that she is beyond thrilled and is excited to be joining singers Kelly Clarkson, John Legend, and Blake Shelton. Not even 15 minutes after the post, Jonas jumped on Twitter to congratulate the Thank You Next vocalist and send his well wishes. Are you excited to see Ariana Grande as the judge on The Voice? Let us know in our Instagram poll at Eagle Nation Network. Moving not so far from vocals and onto fashion, the devil doesn't always wear Prada. Rapper Lil Nas X sparked intense debate over the release of his controversial pair of Satan shoes. These shoes feature a bronze pentagram charm in actual human blood. The sneakers were made using Nike's Air Max 97 shoe model, and Nike clarified that there is no official partnership between the rapper and the company does not endorse these shoes. According to MSCHF, each shoe contains 2 fluid ounces of red ink and 1 drop of human blood. These shoes were released on March 29th and will sell for over $1,000 per pair. After this short break, we'll learn how one donating blood can help save lives and impact others in incredible ways.
Want to stay up to date and can't wait for the next episode of Eagle Nation News? Visit our Instagram page at Eagle Nation Network and look for the Eagle Minute highlight. Here you will find everything you need to know in 60 seconds. From the latest in pop culture, politics, sports, and maybe even a sneak peek of the upcoming episode, you'll always be in the know. Again, our Instagram handle is at Eagle Nation Network, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter at Eagle Nation News and subscribe to Eagle Nation Network on YouTube. We'll see you over there.
Tuesday was PHS's second blood drive of the year. Allison Wood is in studio with this week's edition of The Perch with health sciences teacher Marilena Melgi to learn more about the impacts donors made.
I have a blood drive coordinator, Miss Megalai, here with me today. We appreciate you joining us today, Miss Megalai. So what advice can you give to students who are donating blood for the first time?
So the best advice I can give to a first-time, or any donor for that matter, is to make sure that they've eaten within 2 to 3 hours before their donation time, to make sure that they're hydrated well and that they've rested well. Every now and then we'll have students who pass out or get nauseated or have some kind of reaction, and 9 times out of 10 it's because they haven't eaten that day. So that's really important.
Yeah. So where does all of the blood go once it's been donated?
Once you donate, it's immediately tested to make sure it's safe for transfusions, and then it's separated into its 3 components: platelets, plasma, and red blood cells. After that, it's stored until it's ready to be sent out. Once it's sent out, it goes directly to patients who need cancer treatments, blood transfusions, organ transplants, heart surgeries, car accident victims, and burn treatments.
So why is it important, especially right now, to donate blood?
With the pandemic, there's a huge shortage of blood, but the demand is still the same. We still have patients that are in dire need of blood. So in North Texas, high school blood drives provide more than 50% of the blood supply. So it's really important that we continue to donate. One pint of blood could potentially save 3 lives. So at our drive this week, we collected, I believe, 118 pints, which could save 354 lives.
Yeah. Many teachers at PHS try to better our school environment every single day. Will Carlisle sat down with Miss Truly O to learn more about the impact that she has on our school.
Mrs. Trujillo teaches art and ceramics at Prosper High. However, the impact she has left on the school goes much deeper than that.
Winning Teacher of the Year was just such a blessing and a gift, and it's something that I wasn't expecting and something that I will just forever be grateful for.
On top of winning Teacher of the Year, Trujillo also helped with starting the Coffee Bean Club, which emphasizes to students the importance of kindness and changing the world around you for the better.
I think that the Coffee Bean Club is a good fit for Prosper High School because the kiddos here are just some of the most driven, hardest working students that I've ever known. And so it's a good fit for them because they can have a space where they feel like they can just spend time connecting with an adult and kind of like decompressing from all of their hard work.
Trujillo also shadows Dr. Rohn in order to understand what it's like to be an assistant principal, which she is training to be.
It has been such a blessing to just kind of learn from her. She is a phenomenal leader and someone who just really cares about the people around her in a way that it makes you feel like you can do more than you thought you could before.
In the future, Trujillo hopes to be shifting from teaching art to being an assistant principal in order to better assist a variety of students. I'm Will Carlisle reporting for Eagle Nation News.
That's all we have for you today, Eagle Nation. I'm Madeline Wentz.
And I'm Julia Bizan. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, Texas's annual STAR testing will be taking place, so check out our social media for news updates on Eagle Minute. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and have a great 4-day weekend.